Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to tell you how to get other people to pay for you to publish your book. What is crowdfunding? So crowd is a group of people. Funding is paying for your book to be made or whatever project you want to fund. Crowdfunding has been around for a long time, but it exploded in popularity in May of 2022 when Brandon Sanderson raised $41 million for his secret projects. How bad is that guy at keeping a secret? How embarrassing. So he was already an established author with a large audience, but it really shed a light on how valuable crowdfunding can be for authors. Maybe you're asking yourself, why would I ask someone to pay for my book before it's finished? And that is a very valid question. Crowdfunding is a really good way for you to connect with people and see if what you're making resonates with them. This can also be a really good way to build a fan base. As you're working on your project, shouting from the social media mountaintops may get you some eyeballs and get you a little bit of attention, but starting a longer process of crowdfunding your work gives you more of an opportunity to share your project, connect with people, find the right audiences, and get them excited about it along the way. Crowdfunding is especially useful for fiction authors, and I think it's because fiction readers are so ravenous. I mean, they'll read it as fast as you can write it. So creating these Kickstarters or crowdfunding campaigns can keep them invested and excited about your projects and help build community around it. I know that this can be done for nonfiction projects as well, but it just seems to be a little bit harder to create a fandom around your gut microbiome or personal finance. But if you're writing a nonfiction, maybe with a little bit of finessing or with the right audience in mind, you can make this work for you too. And last, but clearly not least, you may be interested in crowdfunding for that sweet, sweet money. Take the time to figure out your budget and how much money you'll need to make the best book possible. So, you're gonna spend $150 on formatting, $200 on cover design, $300, $400 on your several rounds of editing, whatever it is. It's a good idea to list it out so people know that they are contributing to something legitimate and that they know when they give you this money, it's gonna be allocated appropriately and it's not going to buy your kid braces or fill your beer fridge. So if you are riding the crowdfunding wave, here are some tips to get started. First step is pick your platform. So Kickstarter and Indiegogo are obviously very popular, but there are a lot of different platforms out there and they require different things. So make sure to do your research and figure out which one is right for you. One thing to keep in mind as you are doing your research is, will they let you keep the money if you don't hit your goal? So some platforms will make you return the money to the backers or will automatically do that, and some will allow you to keep whatever funds that you've raised. Next, you'll want to decide your goals. And here are a couple things to think about as you do that. So the first is, of course, how much money you will need to raise. The next one will be how many backers do you need to hit that, and what do you need to make to cover the production cost of your campaign and of your rewards. What is the minimum amount of backers that you need? And what is the minimum amount that you'll need from each backer to fulfill your campaign? And last but not least, how much time do you need to market and fulfill the campaign? Now get out there and make some sick content to promote your campaign. Some good things to think about are your funding goal, obviously, a short video introducing people to the project, your story, so explaining why you are running the campaign, and rewards for your backers. Rewards. They come in all shapes and sizes, but a few things to kind of get you started or to start thinking about would be your book in multiple formats, so paperback, hardcover, a coil bound, if that would make sense, calendars with your character art on it, signed copies, bookmarks, art prints. All of these things can be good ideas to create rewards. The key, regardless of what your rewards are, it has to be enticing. So, giving people vouchers for free car washes or, I don't know, you're gonna paint their portrait. Maybe those aren't great unless you're like a really good artist or their car is very dirty. But you want your rewards to be really enticing so people are excited about the project, but then they're also excited to participate because of what they're gonna get from it. All right, now go tell people. Do not rely on your crowdfunding platform to promote your project for you. You want to approach this as if you are the one marketing it and go out and tell your email list, your social channels, everyone and anyone that they can go and back your project. If this is your first campaign, keep it simple. I would advise you not to set the goal at $41 million for your first campaign. But hey, who am I? You do you. A better approach maybe is to set a goal of $500 or $1,000 and keep it attainable so you can hit the goal, fulfill the rewards, and build that confidence. Next step is to keep marketing throughout the entire campaign. So don't just tell a bunch of people in the beginning and then wait for the money to roll in. As your campaign progresses, keep reminding people that it's happening, because the day you launch it, you may put a lot of stuff out there and somebody sees it, it's like, wow, they're doing the thing, that's so cool, I can't wait to back it. And then they scroll for another second and are like, oh my gosh, how did that cat save the entire family from that house fire? And then they never go back to give you money. So give them multiple opportunities to support your campaign by promoting it the whole duration. Make sure you're prepared to fulfill rewards in a timely manner. Your backers have given you their hard-earned money to support your dreams. So don't make them come to you and say, hey man, 6 months ago I gave you $50. Where's my book or my poster or my notebook or whatever your rewards are? For quick reward fulfillment, use Lulu's order import tool. With our order import tool, you just export a CSV file of your backers and upload it to Lulu, and you can place all of those orders at one time. Last but not least, don't give up. If you don't hit your goals, that's okay. There's a lot to be learned there. Maybe your messaging was off, maybe your rewards weren't enticing enough. Take some time to look at your project, what worked and what didn't, why you may have fallen short, and then get up and try again. Crowdfunding is a great way to build community and fund your project along the way. So good luck out there. I wish all of you $41 million crowdfunding campaigns, and I wish you will remember me when you hit those goals. Let us know in the comments below how you're putting the fun in crowdfunding, and we'll see you next time.